if any of you did care. I know what you're going to say probably. We've got pills for that. We've got places for people like you. And you know how much it cost me the last so-called hospital I went to? The last so-called jail I went to? So which alternative is better? Go to one of them places or go to fucking my grave? I mean, then I look for reasons. I look and I try to find creative ways to seek out the good, with the hopes that by doing so I'll find enough reason to just keep going through the shit that I go through every day. I ask a girl to come over and hang out with me. I even go so far as to tell her, hey, look here, if it's about the fucking money, I'll transfer some goddamn money into your fucking bank account. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want somebody to talk to. And I thought we were friends. Not even that's enough. I don't have nowhere to go. I don't have any secure options. I don't even have a desire to have any of those things. My buddy's allegedly in jail. He's allegedly been in jail for 2 weeks. I was just told 2 days ago. He was needing some help with his bond and what have you, so I went to look up on the computer and find out exactly what his charges were, exactly what his bond was, and see what of my possessions can I sell, what can I do to come up with money to help him. And yeah, it's the funniest thing, because I couldn't even find mention of it on the sheriff's department has this service or whatever for looking up inmates. I couldn't find him listed. I thought it was my device, because all my shit's hacked. It always is. I tried other devices. They didn't work either. So I reached out to another so-called friend. Expressed to them my concerns, and they said, well, the lady that puts all the inmates into the computer, she's just slow. Like, really easily danced over the fact that she had not even bothered to call me and let me know my buddy was in jail. She made this other fucking attempt at an excuse that, well, I've tried to get a hold of you or some shit to that effect. No, like I don't keep up with the phone calls coming into my residence. Like I don't keep meticulous records with regards to every fucking second of my fucking pathetic life. Like I don't have 3 fucking cameras going right now as I'm on this fucking live stream. Like I don't have fucking cell phones all over my fucking yard that record shit. Like I don't fucking have to spend so much fucking time documenting everything as a result of the bullshit world I live in. And for what? I used to think that I was doing it for the world around me. But now I'm pretty thoroughly convinced that it isn't even worth doing anything for anymore. The only time I hear from anything or anyone has proven to be nothing but a detriment. I'm tired of feeling like that. I'm tired of knowing that my day tomorrow is not going to be any better than it was today. Someone or something seems to find a creative way to subvert, jeopardize, manipulate, and alter anything I set out to do. Just like they did when they hit my building. Just like they did when they hacked into my YouTube channel, which one of my original YouTube channels, if you all notice, type in True Patriot, get on YouTube. It's the one that has, I don't know, 11,000 subscribers or whatever. And Google doesn't even have the decency to remove it, even though it was hacked into over a year ago. I don't like the fact that my so-called landlord called me called me from my hacked into YouTube channel, but yet pretends to be oblivious to it all. Just like the number, area code 865-253-4178. That number called our Xfinity Comcast phone number, which is not supposed to work allegedly. Hasn't worked in 2 years allegedly. And nobody knows who that number is or nothing, and that number was called, a call was placed to that number from my house just yesterday. And I don't like how oblivious everyone acts when I even mention it. This isn't a world that I can stomach. It's too fucking piss poor for me. It's truly that vile that it actually makes me feel worse about myself knowing that this world exists. I mean, it's like it fucking puts a stank off. It's like it's foul. And of all the things that I, myself, and people like me try to do to help it and change it, the majority of you're so fucking, get your head so far up your fucking ass that you don't even fucking, you don't even remotely realize the pain and anguish that you are causing in the world. Whether you're a crooked cop that places some fake charge, some bogus charge on someone, whether you're a fucking politician that's taking bribes and shit, whether you're a lobbyist in Washington pushing to get a drug passed that you know yourself to not be safe, whether you're somebody promoting some idea that there is in fact some COVID, whether you're some fucking idiot fucking school teacher who has more than enough knowledge on biology yet won't do her own fucking research and is wearing a mask every day and running around like the COVID is real and spreading fear and supporting a system which is resulting in more of us losing more and more of our freedoms every day. How many civil liberties do people have to give up before they're willing to take a stand against the very things that have me really questioning whether I want to even live anymore? By how many letters, phone calls, and people show up at my house, I could venture to guess it wouldn't matter if I fucking was here tomorrow or not. And that's okay. That is fine by me. I just hope it's all been worth it. I just hope that my discontinued presence is what everyone hoped for. Let's see here. Muriatic acid sucks. Man, that's gonna be a fucking gruesome way to go. I've tried with every fiber of my being to maintain steadfast in my resolve, keep on keeping on, in spite of what everyone's done to me. I've not become bitter. I've not let it do that. But I have lost hope. And no, I have never had faith in any of you. Place your faith in man, he shall fail you. I have faith in my higher power. I have faith in my Creator. But what's sad is my faith is starting to feel like if I wasn't meant to leave this world at my chosen time, by my chosen hand, then it wouldn't happen. And yet, I digress. And there's no point in it anyway. I'm not going to be your entertainment committee anymore. None of you all entertain me. What have any of you done for me? And when you try to flip that around and say, what have I done for you? What have you asked of me that I did not do? Any of you. You want my last pair of jeans? I'll give them to you. You want my last bit of money? I'll give it to you. You want the last bite of food off my plate? You can have it. I have always given everything. Have never asked for nothing in return. I hoped that along the way I might have at least made a friend or two, at least somehow inspired a person or two. But obviously things didn't work out that way. So I really don't know where to go from here. I really don't know how to perceive allowing myself to stay in a world that I'm this unhappy with the knowledge that I'm unable to affect enough of an amount of change that it will make this world ultimately any better. I don't like that. It makes me feel like I'm fucking a failure in spite of any of my efforts. To realize that not only can I not do enough, the amount that I do isn't ever going to amount to anything. I don't like knowing that that people do not care about one another. They don't care about nature. They don't care that that is destroying the world around them. More people are more concerned with the fake bullshit than they are anything else. I don't like knowing that I just got a message from someone on Facebook. The reason I don't like knowing that is because it's just sad. I'm not even going to dignify this with a response. I'd happily I would have happily, if she needed or wanted to borrow some money, I would have happily given it to her just for some companionship. But it's like everything else, it's not meant to be. I wish that things would be different. I wish that we didn't have to know that this world was as mediocre as it is. And I wish that some of you comprehended just how much of ourselves that some of us give to trying to make the world a better place. And if my life isn't able to make any changes, then I can only deduce then that the only thing left to do is see if my death might make some changes. And I hate having the knowledge that that's ultimately about the only thing that I can do, the only thing I have left to give the world. I hate knowing that the world is probably going to persist and rooting me on in just that direction. I hate knowing that people are that fucking vile that they would rather be entertained by the loss of someone than loved, admired, and respected from the benefit of helping someone. I don't know. Maybe you'll see me, maybe you won't. But I don't really have nothing else to say this day.